everybody, this is Elli Lui, the registered physiotherapist from the C.E.S. YouTube channel. Now, do you all want to look good and feel good and have the perfect posture all the time? Whether you're sitting or walking and your back just feels so straight and just looks so good, just like a model. Now, if you do, then you will have to follow me and just watch this episode today, because today we're going to talk about posture, and specifically I'm going to talk about office ergonomics. Now, most of you have been working in the office in front of the computer, and especially during the pandemic, a lot of us have started working from our home and just turning our home into our home office. But do you know if your home is set up properly for you to work at a comfortable position while maintaining the perfect posture? Now, if you don't know if it's the suitable environment for you to work, then you must watch this episode, as I'm gonna show you guys how to properly position yourself to make sure that you have the perfect environment for you to work in your own home. So let's start. First up, I need to describe to you guys what a perfect upright posture is. So a perfect upright posture is when our ears are positioned directly above the shoulders, our chest opened, our shoulders backward and down. They should be relaxed, and they should be just by the side of our body instead of rounded forward. When you get someone to look at you from the side, they should see that your ears and your shoulders are aligned in one straight line. Now that is the correct head posture. Our head should never be forward or like poking chin, should never be seen when someone look at you from the side. So now that we know this is what a perfect posture looks like, now how do we maintain this when we're at work? This is where ergonomics come into place. So ergonomics is all about fitting the workstation to the worker. Now, everyone is different sizes, and so in order to be positioned in the best way when we're working, different things about the job setup can be changed. Let's take a look at our monitor first. So ideally, when we are looking at the monitor when we're working at a computer, our head should be in a neutral resting position. So then when we look straight at the top of the monitor should just be slightly below our eye level. And if you're using a laptop, the best way is to use a separate keyboard, so then your laptop can be put on a laptop stand or even on like a few boxes or a few books, so then our monitor can achieve the height that we need. Now, let's look at our keyboard. The position of the keyboard is very important. Ideally, the keyboard shouldn't be too far ahead on the desk. And our elbows should be bent to roughly 90 degrees and resting close to our side. So the keyboard will be right there for our hands to type. The keyboard also shouldn't be too high or too low. So then it will keep our wrists in a neutral position when we type. Now, after we've looked at the keyboard, we should also look at our chair. When we're sitting at our workstation, we need to make sure that our neck is straight, our shoulders relaxed and not hunched forward. If sitting, we need to sit tall in the chair with our feet resting either on the floor or a footrest. And we should choose a chair with a back support that can actually support the our entire spine. And when we're sitting in the chair, be sure that our bum is all the way to the back of the chair, so then the back support is actually doing its work supporting our spine. And if you look from the side when you're sitting, our hips and our knees should be roughly about 90 degrees. So then if you're too short or your feet are not touching the floor, you should always use either a footstool, a few books, or like the footrest to have your feet rested on to make sure you're comfortably supported when you're working. Now, these are the keys to having the perfect setup, the perfect workstation, to maintaining a good posture when we're working in front of a computer or at our workstation. But most importantly is to be sure that we never just sit in front of our computer for hours and hours and don't get up and move around, because we need to stand up every so often just to give us a break, get away from the computer, and just let loose ourselves. Because if you are sitting in front of the computer for too long, our neck muscles, our back muscles, everything else just get tense up. No matter how supported you are, it will still tense up. So it is highly recommended that you get up and move around for approximately 10 to 20 seconds every 20 minutes. And also, there is another huge benefit to moving around every 20 minutes or frequent standing breaks, because by doing so, it significantly decreases our chances of getting diabetes. So that's another bonus there. So remember to always get up and move around. You can just get up and do some stretching exercises, do a few stretches, or you can just get up and go get a cup of water or just go for a washroom break. So please remember to check out your workstation, be it your home office or your actual office. Just make sure your workstation is set up the correct way. That can help support you, help you maintain the perfect posture, so then you can be upright all the time and just look good and feel good. And remember to move around every 20 minutes. Get a cup of water, washroom break, or just do a few stretching exercises. They're all good. Now, if you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you'd like to receive more health tips in the future, please subscribe and like my channel and turn on the notification button. And I will see you guys next time.